Sometimes silence is louder than any scream, and walking away, that's the most strategic move you can make. In a world obsessed with noise, being silent is a power move most never learn. While others rush to speak, argue, prove, and defend, the wise retreat, watch, and master the art of response. Not every war is won with a sword. Some are won by stepping back. When people insult you, misunderstand you, ignore you, or underestimate you, your silence can speak volumes. It says, I am not here to dance for your approval. I'm not here to convince you of my worth. Real strength lies not in reacting to every slight, but in choosing which battles deserve your energy. Your silence becomes your fortress, your withdrawal, your strategy. Let me tell you something most people never learn. Sometimes you don't win by fighting harder. You win by refusing to fight at all. You walk away, not because you're weak, but because you've outgrown the need to prove yourself. You no longer trade your peace for temporary validation. You choose your growth over someone else's chaos. Silence is uncomfortable for them. It unnerves the insecure. It confuses the manipulative. It disarms the aggressive. Because when you stop reacting, you take away their power. Think about it. How many times have you said something in the heat of the moment that you later regretted? Words are like arrows. Once released, they can't be taken back. Silence, on the other hand, gives you time. Time to think, time to observe, time to regain control. And withdrawal? That's your reset button. It allows you to step back, reassess the situation, realign with your purpose. You see the bigger picture. You stop playing the game. You focus on building yourself. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. The loudest one in the room is often the weakest. But the one who listens more than they speak, that's the one to watch out for. Silence is misunderstood because people think it's passive, but silence is active. It's observation. It's restraint. It's choosing clarity over chaos. You don't need to explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You don't need to waste breath defending your truth to those who twist your words. Sometimes the best response is no response at all, because silence protects your energy. It protects your dignity. It gives you time to respond, not react. And that's where your power is. There will be moments in life when walking away is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's saying, I respect myself enough to leave this space, whether it's a toxic relationship, a draining argument, or an environment that no longer serves you. Walking away is choosing peace over chaos. Think of withdrawal as a strategic pause. It's not quitting. It's resetting. Like an archer pulling back the arrow before it shoots forward. You retreat only to aim better. Most people live in reaction mode. Someone says something hurtful, they lash out. Someone disrespects them, they explode. That's not strength. That's a lack of control. But silence? Silence is control. It's not suppression. It's precision. You choose your moments. You decide your words. You don't waste energy on noise. You conserve it for impact. Sometimes your silence makes more noise than any speech ever could. Because silence forces others to listen, to reflect, to wonder. Why aren't you reacting? Why aren't you explaining? Why aren't you engaging? That's when they realize you've leveled up. You no longer operate on their frequency. You've elevated. And let's be clear, silence doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care more about your inner peace than external validation. It means you've matured. You've learned that not everyone deserves access to your emotions. You are not obligated to attend every argument you're invited to. Not every insult deserves a response. Not every challenge needs a counterattack. Some battles are distractions dressed as challenges. Learn to identify them. Learn to walk away with your head held high and your peace intact. Withdrawal is about shifting the focus inward. Instead of trying to fix everything out there, you fix the one thing you control, yourself. You pour energy into your goals. You protect your mind. You build in silence. You let success make the noise. Because when you withdraw, you grow. You gain perspective. You realize who's really in your corner. You learn who respects your silence and who tries to fill it with drama. Silence helps you see the truth. Withdrawal helps you become the truth. You'll be tempted to explain yourself, to prove them wrong, to clap back. But don't. Let your evolution speak for itself. Let your progress be your revenge. Let your transformation do the talking. And to anyone who ever made you feel small, your silence will be deafening. Remember, silence is the highest level of communication. It says, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. So, stay silent when they expect a reaction. Walk away when they expect a fight. That's how you win. Your peace is priceless. Don't trade it for people who thrive on conflict. Don't surrender it to someone who feeds off your reaction. The wise don't fight every battle. They choose which wars to engage in, and most importantly, when to walk away from the noise. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room. You need to be the calmest presence, the one who speaks when it matters, the one who acts with purpose, the one who walks away not to give up, but to rise above. Because that's what real power looks like. It's silent, it's strategic, it's unstoppable. So the next time life pulls you into chaos, be still, be silent, walk away. And when you return, return stronger,